Dear students, today we will discuss our next topic, which is transition ribbon. So we have already applied different kind of templates on our slides. We have used different themes, and now we are set that how different slides should move from one slide to another slide. So how the transition would happen from one slide to another slide, we can control, and you might have seen in different presentations or maybe in different films or some TV dramas or somewhere where one kind of content is shifted to another kind of content, and there is a smooth transition that some content is flying, some content is emerging, some content is fading in, fading out. So we will try such things, that how different slides can have such kind of transitions. So let's start the practical. So we are on the same slide on which we were working, the same presentation which had 5 slides, and we are on the transition ribbon, and here we can see the preview. When we will apply some transition style, then we will see it using the preview. We have different effects options. We can also add the sound. We can also say that for how long this transition should be available, should complete, and we can apply to all of the slides, and whether the slide should move on mouse click or it should be moving in some seconds. So let's start. So first of all is the transition style. So there are number of transition styles available. So for example, if I click on fade, so you will see that it has faded and then it has become available, right? And I can also increase the time to make you feel more comfortable in seeing that how, yes, so this slide has emerged. And then there are a number of other possibilities like shape. So if so the slide has made it available using a particular shape which we selected over here. So there are some other possibilities like flash. So such kind of flash will be when a new slide will be shown. So you can try at home such kind of different things, like let's try curtains. Yes, so this is what you might have seen in the movies. So there is a curtain and then the slide is coming. So you can try at home number of such things which are available. And then the next thing is you can also add some sound. So if you have a speaker installed and speaker available at your home, then you can select any of the sound from here, and when you click on the preview, then you will see that that sound will be played. And you can also add your own voice over here. So these are already available, and if you go on to other sound and then record your own voice and give the path of that voice, and then that voice would be displayed. And this is telling that in how much time the transition should be completed. So you have seen that curtains were coming in 6 seconds. So if we decrease it, like we need it in like 1 second. So yes, so it has now become even faster. And if we move until 0.5 second, so then you can see. But I guess such kind of curtain kind of transition looks very good when we are at 6. So yes, it's giving more meaningful way. And then you can apply it on all of the slides, right? So this transition has been applied on all of the slides. So let's see. So this is our first slide, which will be shown like this. And then when we click, so this is the next slide which is shown. Then on click, the next slide will be shown. On click, the next slide will be shown, right? And you can also not apply to all of the slides the same transition. Instead, you can go on each slide and then do not click on this button and apply the transition to each slide. For example, if we go over here and we say, okay, here we do not need this thing, we need such kind of thing. So let's see. Yes. So this would be like bump. So this is curtain, and the next slide is like bump, right? So such kind of things you can apply. Then there is another option that whether you want to control your slides on mouse click, or it should be available with some time duration. So for example, if I select that after 1 second, the next slide should come. So in this way, I do not need to click my mouse or arrow keys. So it will be moving to the next slide within 1 second as it is. So I have not clicked anywhere, right? So this is the transition ribbon, which has helped us to have the transition on the slides. And then here is another thing which we did not discuss, that is the effect option. So whether you want that bump should move to the right or should move to the left. So if I click on left, so now you will see it is going on the left side. So every kind of thing has different effects, right? So curtain doesn't have any effect because curtain will move in the same way. But if we select another, for example, push, so we have number of effects. So for example, so this will be pushed from downside, from bottom, we can have from left, so it is coming from the left, and so on. So all of such effects can be added to the slides as well. So let's conclude today's session. We have learned that how you can apply transition from one slide to another slide, and it's really exciting to make such presentations which have so many transitions at times and to attract your users. However, in professional settings, as we are discussing, as I am presenting this course, then I should not make many transitions in my presentation, because then your attention will be diverted to that particular thing. However, when you are presenting in your office or to your colleagues, or you are making some drama or movie, so in that situation you can have such transitions and you can apply to your slides. And in the next module we will be coming back to you that how you can control such kind of transition within the content. So at the moment the transition was from one slide to another slide, but what kind of effects can be added to particular text within one slide? So that is called animation. So let's come back on it in the next module.